So I know it's been a couple days since I've done a video, so I just wanted y'all to know that I appreciate y'all. And I just got to my work site. I work every day just like y'all, just trying to make ends meet. So there's been a few things on my mind about everything that's kind of going on in the world and everything else. I know most people follow for the Husqvarna zero turn that I have, and had something on my mind about doing a video of just kind of putting the camera on the zero turn while I'm cutting the grass. I don't know if that would relate to anybody, but it would just be something different. So, what do y'all think about that? So, on to other things. So, it's been pretty hot around here. I'm sure everybody else is dealing with that as well. But my main reason for coming on here is I don't think everybody wants to be working their life away to make ends meet. I don't think that was what we were planned or designed to do. I think that's how the elites made it work with us having a debt system. They push and push all those credit card things that you get in the mail for, hey, refinance, this and that, and all these stores, hey, get our credit card, you get 5% off, or refinancing or getting a second mortgage on your home and all this other stuff. It's a way for them to keep us in debt. So the hard part, very hard part, is figure out what your wants and needs are. You need certain things, you want other things. Like, you need a vehicle that can get you from A to B. You want a BMW M3, let's say, or a turbo diesel truck or whatever. But you can make it work with a Honda Civic or Toyota Corolla. You get higher gas mileage, stuff like that. With gas going up, also insurance will be a little bit cheaper. So these are things you gotta keep in mind. Try not to go overboard with your debt. Debt destroys everybody. Now you can sit there and listen to Robert Kiyosaki and all these other people, or whatever, and it's like, hey, get as much debt as you can, or whatever. Just have other things paid off. Yeah, that might be true for people that have got a nice little stockpile that maybe has a rental or something, and or has a house paid off. You might be renting your basement out to someone. Got a little bit of cash flow. Sure, all right, whatever. Most of us do not have that. We can barely pay our rent. And with food going up, even though they say inflation is like, what, 4%, 7%, whatever it is, we all know that most of that stuff in there at Home Depot, at Lowe's, at Walmart, at wherever, doesn't matter, has gone up 40% up to 100% or more. Some things have doubled in price or more. So with all that being said, sorry, I always go into a rant. I need to start writing this stuff down so it's easier for me to deal with. I'm sorry. But work on trying to, if you're going to have to work to get yourself out of debt, find out what your higher interest stuff is, your smaller amounts. Maybe get a part-time job. I know you don't want to. First, try to lower what bills you have. Do you need internet? Probably. At least on your phone you can use it. You can use hotspot if you need to for the house. Um, do you need 6 cars? Probably not. You can probably get rid of some. I had to do that myself. Some things around the house can you get rid of? Sure. You can use that and put in investments. Um, do you need cable to watch TV? Most of us probably don't even watch TV anymore. I haven't had cable or the internet, as in like a package deal, for 9 years now, and my family seems to get by just fine. We've got a jetpack, and we use our phones, and that's kind of how we watch movies and stuff on TV. So look to see what you can, I guess you want to call trim the fat. Do that. Try to get your expenses down. Again, I know it's tough. I mean, if you have a $900 a month payment or $700 a month payment, which they say is average now, and that's hard to believe, try to see what you can do about selling the car vehicle and getting something a little cheaper. Yes, I know it's not what you want right now, but if you can do that, save a little bit of money on the back end. Let's say your car payment's only $300 a month. So now you've saved $400 a month. Insurance might be a little cheaper because it's a little bit older vehicle per se. Save a little bit of money on that. Put that in some investments. Find some dividend stocks, cryptocurrencies, maybe a rental. But I think with the prices of housing so high and then the interest rate to finance those might be a little tough. Um, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. However, if you're looking for a house for yourself, see if you can find one with a basement that's built out and you can do an in-law suite or something. That would be pretty nice. Rent it out to somebody, make a little bit of that money back. But these are the things you need to look into to get yourself in a better spot so you're not working your whole life away. Like, I'm I get to most days and go, I don't have a tough job, and I go show up every day, and I get along with the people that I work with, but a lot of times I'm like, is this ever going to end? I'd rather just stay home with the family, maybe do some stuff around the yard, you know, maybe hang out with some people here and there. I'm waking up at 3:30 in the morning every morning. Sometimes if I got to go further away, commute further away, I got to get at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure some of y'all can relate with that. So anyways, um, try to get, I mean, I really want people to understand this. Get some of that debt out of the way so you don't have to work so hard. And if you have to get a part-time job or start a business, and that's another big thing, start a business. Did y'all know that if you work a regular job, your taxes, you're paying basically a third of your check to all sorts of different taxes. If you start a business, it's like 7%. So you're going from 25 to 30% tax to like 7% tax. I mean, you get a whole lot more money in the back end on that one. So start your businesses, even if it's something small. Maybe you can get a couple $100 a week, a couple $1,000 a month. It'll help take care of bills and stuff, or maybe use that money, which that's what I would do. I would start a business, got lower taxes on it, take that money, any profit that I might get from that, roll that into another investment, whether it be a rental, an Airbnb, like I said, stock dividends or any stocks. Uh, Cryptocurrency is my main thing. I like cryptocurrencies. I've done a lot of investing in that. And I'm not telling y'all what to do, but that's how a lot of people, they become wealthy. They take a certain amount of money here, they roll it into here, they roll it into here, and then they keep on flowing that, and that's how they have 7 different income streams. So I might work, which I might put that into some kind of, let's say I get enough money to get a rental. So now you have that, someone's renting that, you're getting money from that, profit from that. So you go ahead and split that up, put half of the profits into a dividend stock. So that's making money every quarter or however they pay that out. And then the other half you might put into cryptocurrency. And, yeah, there are certain things you can stake or whatever, but, that's to each their own kind of thing. So now you have a house that's appreciating that you can take tax breaks off of. You're getting money from your renters, which those renters are paying off that loan, so you're not paying that. Any money left over is going to go into a dividend stock, which that one's also gaining value, or should be. Look at the trend or whatever, long term, it's always going up. So now you're getting a percentage for your dividends, so then you can roll that into the same thing, or you can roll it into another dividend or investment. Um, and then you got cryptocurrency, which is very volatile right now, but in the grand scheme of thing, it seems like if you're in the right things, a lot of people mention Bitcoin. I mean, I don't know, my research has shown that the financial institutions are going to end up changing over to a different platform. What did it say? So I've mentioned it before, ISO 20022. That's the thing you need to look into for certain cryptos and stuff, in my opinion, and do your research on that. So you have XRP, you have XLM, you have XDC, which XDC, I had mentioned it before. XDC has gone from like 3.5 cents. Right now, I think it's like 8.5 cents in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You could have made some serious gains off of that. So then if something like that happens, one of them that you invest in, if it doubles or let's say it triples, all right, sell a third of it, take your original investment out, put it into another cryptocurrency or another, way to make money, put it into another business. Let's say you start a lawn care business. So take that money that you just put in there, because now you got free money. Take that third out. It might give you $2,000, $3,000. Take that money, go buy a couple mowers or something, trimmers and everything. Start cutting grasses here and there. Now you're making money from that, and you can do the same exact thing with that money there. So lower interest, lower taxes. So take that money, start investing in other things, and then before you know it, 5 years, 3 years, I don't know, depending on how you want to go, you start making, passive income or whatever, or money that's there where you don't have to worry about it. Then you can start putting it in trust, get life insurance. If you get life insurance, you can borrow money from that, lower interest. So now you're on your own bank. These are things you need to start looking into. And I don't know if anybody's going to ever watch these, because it seems like all my live videos, most people don't really watch. But I hope this really gets to some people to understand, to look at things a little differently, because none of us necessarily want to work a 9 to 5 their whole life. Again, I'm in a pretty decent situation, but I still want to spend time with my family. So then that goes back to when, if you have a business, you're mowing grass, you're starting to get quite a few customers. Okay, well, now you can hire 1 or 2 people, maybe 3 people to help you out. Well, if you trust them running the whole thing, all right, now they're taking kind of care of it. You're just there, making sure they get paid, and little things here and there, which you can probably get someone to do that, pay for someone to do it. And it's more of a hands off at that point. Now you just have revenue coming in from there. Okay, now you can split that one up again. Maybe you find a car wash or something that somebody doesn't want to get rid of, that you can buy real cheap. So they might want $200,000 for it. Well, you just happen to come up with 20% of that money, which is what, $40,000 or whatever. So now you take the money that you've saved from your businesses and other stuff, okay, or life insurance. Go to a life insurance policy that you have some money into. Hey, I want to get a $40,000 loan off of this. Okay, you get that $40,000 loan. You go use that money to get an actual loan from the bank to buy this car wash. Okay, now you've got a car wash you paid $40,000 for. As long as the revenue is there, you can probably have that paid off 1 to 2 years. So now you got passive income again. So now you're paying all this stuff off, and that's kind of how the cycle goes. But I hope y'all have a blessed and awesome day. I've got to get ready to go into this job, this job. But y'all have an awesome day. Like, subscribe, please. Share if you can. I'm trying to get my channel up as much as possible. But I appreciate y'all, and thank you for all the new subscribers. And I will hopefully have another video within the next couple days. And let me know about that also, the driving the zero turn or whatever as I'm cutting. Would y'all even be interested in that? I don't know, maybe see if I can figure out how to put music to that, so y'all aren't hearing the lawnmower the whole entire time. But all right, y'all have an awesome day. We'll talk to y'all on the next one. Thanks.